back to my channel. In this tutorial, I'm going to be going over a behind the back hinging iso turn kind of move that I discovered in my flow the other day. It looks something like this. So let's break that down. So you're gonna wanna take the hoop and put it out in front of you just like this. And I'm gonna be starting this move using my non-dominant hand and going over to my dominant side. So you're just gonna take your non-dominant hand, you're gonna grab the outside of the hoop, and you're going to begin doing a behind the back barrel roll. So some things to keep in mind while you're doing this is keeping yourself in this frame of the hoop and keeping your body close and kind of in contact with the hoop as you begin to turn. So as you turn, you're going to turn over your dominant side and you're just going to isolate the outside of the hoop, kind of just like you're driving a car. And as you're doing this, you're just going to turn over your dominant side. So it's going to look like this. So as you're turning, keep note that my body is close to the hoop and I'm keeping my body in frame of the hoop. So once you keep turning, you're going to eventually be facing the back. And when you do this, you're going to take your dominant hand, grab the outside of the hoop, release your non-dominant hand, and begin turning again over your dominant shoulder. So now what you're going to do is just keep your grip on the outside of the hoop, and you're going to raise your arm up and over like this. So that's the behind the back barrel roll. Again, take your non-dominant hand outside of the hoop. You're going to turn over your dominant side, keep your body in contact with the hoop and begin turning. Keep yourself in frame. Once you're facing the back, grab the hoop with your dominant hand. You're going to continue turning over your dominant shoulder and complete the move by facing the front. So that's just the first portion of the move, but we're going to add a hinge into the pass from your non-dominant to your dominant hand. We're going to go into our barrel roll. And then once we are in this position right here where you're grabbing the hoop with your dominant hand, you're going to hinge the hoop out. And then as you're doing this, you're going to continue turning over your dominant shoulder, but now your grip is going to be on the inside of the hoop. You're gonna raise the hoop up and continue turning with this grip on the inside of the hoop. Turn over your dominant shoulder. Now you're gonna be facing the back. Your hand is gonna be above and facing up. And then you're just gonna continue the turn and finish the isolation by facing forward. So something to keep in mind is you're gonna be turning in the same direction for the entirety of the move. However, you are going to be isolating in the opposite direction once you do that hinging motion behind you. So let's go over that move again. You're gonna grab the hoop with your non-dominant hand on the outside of the hoop. You're gonna continue turning over your dominant side and you're going to isolate the outside of the hoop, continue turning. And then once you're facing the back, you're gonna grab the outside of the hoop with your dominant hand. You're going to hinge out and continue turning over your dominant side. You're gonna raise the hoop up, and now you're gonna be hooking the inside of the hoop like this. Continue turning and bring your arm up and behind you. And once you're facing the back, your arm is gonna be at the top of the hoop, gripping the inside of the hoop facing up, and you're gonna be facing backwards. So now to complete the move, you're just going to continue the turn and isolate all the way down until you face forward. So again, some things to keep in mind is being mindful of your positioning on the ground. You don't want to be moving away from the specific spot that you are doing the move. That's just going to make sure that your planes are maintaining within the frame and it creates that illusion of the hoop floating for your isolation. Also, keeping your body close to the hoop and keeping your body in frame while you're doing the move. As you're turning, just keeping in mind to keep your body closer to the hoop as you do your barrel rolls. Once you do that hinge, you're going to keep your body close to the hoop right here. You're gonna lift it up. You can see that it's still close to my body, maintaining that contact as you're turning and completing the isolation as you face the front. So here's the move one last time in slow motion. this tutorial helped you, be sure to tag me in any videos that you may post online. Let me know down in the comments if you want more content like this. And if you haven't subscribed already, I hope that you do. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Happy pooping.